Hello and welcome to a festive special here on Notts TV. 3 Nottinghamshire primary schools, hundreds of school children singing their hearts out. Christmas memories shared, both young and old, 2 generations coming together. This is the Colwick Christmas Choir.
We thought there was a huge gap between the generations, one from a post-war era, one in a digital age. Yet when we went to the schools and we saw the children engaging with the residents of the retirement homes, it was striking how similar they really were. And it really came down to family was the most important notion at Christmas. That was what a 7-year-old said and a 77-year-old said. And I think it really brought a soft spot to their heart to think that in everything, you know, material things are material, but what really counts is family and love and that bringing together at this special time of year. For the children, they really had an experience, and really here I'm talking about all 3 schools that performed. They were all winners in our minds, and they really put so much into their singing. I heard so many of them come back and say, this was the best day of my life so far.
So there's a little taste of what you can expect. 3 Nottinghamshire primary schools going head to head at a talent show style competition at Larkhill Retirement Village in Clifton. Now the whole idea of this is to bridge the gap between 2 generations, and we caught a snippet of that when we visited each of the schools prior to the big show.
Hello, Nibby, is it?
Yes.
Yes, and I'm Barbara.
Hello, Benjamin. How are
Hi,
you?
Charles. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Christmas time is really special, it is. Because it's not just a time to be happy and get presents, is it?
No.
It's a time to celebrate.
Christmas. Christmas and your family.
Yes, and also,
Jesus.
that's right, when Jesus came.
Obviously, I've got a lot of years to think about, but I've had a lot of Christmases and I love Christmas. I think Christmas is the best time of the year.
Do you have a pillowcase of presents?
No.
No? Oh, well that's great, you know, when you feel what it's going to be.
We had very little presents when we was young. Because we
yeah.
used to have a pillowcase and a couple of toys in there and some nuts and oranges. But that was our Christmas. But mostly Christmas for us is family and getting all the family that haven't seen anybody for a long time.
What do you do on Christmas Eve?
I usually watch 2 of my favourite programmes. They're quite old.
Yeah.
One of them's Snowman and the other one's Snowman and Snow Dog.
Oh, all right, lovely. Well, Christmas Eve, when I was a little girl, we used to go to the Market Square in Nottingham and sing carols around the Christmas tree.
What is it with you?
With us, it's the same with seeing like the family that you haven't seen for a very long time. For the presents, we have like a wish list, so we can get like what really we want.
Lots of friends where we live at Larkhill, and we get together and have a Christmas dinner and a Christmas party. And at New Year, we see the New Year in with a big band and we dance, so have a good time.
That's what I usually do. We usually like set off fireworks when we
Yeah.
say Happy New Year.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers to that. Now, with the talent show just on the horizon, I thought it was important to speak to the judges, aka the Larkhill legends, and ask them what exactly they want to see, and more importantly, hear from the kids involved. We've got a big day coming up for a lot of children from across Nottinghamshire. The Colwick Christmas Choir Talent Show is all set and ready to go. Charles, let's start with you. You're one of the judges. What will you be looking for?
I've been given the task of getting a panel together, and I have suggested that we have 4 sections. One is deportment, then in musicality, attention, meaning that the children are looking at the conductor and not looking at each other and that sort of thing. And then harmonies, and we're going to try and mark those out of 5 and make comments.
So there is a lot of prestige involved with the final performance, which also involves a lovely little afternoon tea for them all. Mary, despite the fact that there has to be a winner, they're all winners really, aren't they?
They are all winners, yes.
So as these kids start building up their vocals and they're practicing, leading up to the big event, Mary, what advice would you give them going into this?
Well, relax, just...
Have some fun?
Oh, yes,
Certainly,
have some fun.
So,
Enjoy.
Pauline, we've got a big event coming up, loads of excited kids ready to impress the judges as they take part in the Colwick Hall Christmas Choir Talent Show. What are you looking for from the kids?
I'm looking for good discipline in that they follow their conductor the whole time, clear enunciation, because I used to teach speech and drama, and I think it matters that you hear every word of a song. And I'm looking for enthusiasm, because I'm sure if they really get joy out of singing, it shows in their faces.
This is about bridging the gap between 2 generations. Do you think that in terms of just the way that you guys lived compared to the way they live now, is that dramatic of a difference?
Tremendous difference there. But I think that there's a rapport between very small children and older people. I'm sure of that. I think the ones probably we'd have more difficulty with getting on with is probably teenagers or late teenagers.
Yeah. Do you think that singing is a good way of bringing people together, Rosemary?
Oh, it is, yes, yes. I mean, it doesn't always matter whether you can sing, it's the joy of singing.
Tell me, Pauline, about your singing background.
Well, mine isn't as strong as Rosemary's because I was never allowed in the choir because I've got a very deep voice, and if I was in the choir I had to stand with the boys.
Would you be willing to give us a few notes right now?
Well, I will, yes.
Go on then.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Will that do?
That was... Can we get a little clap there, Rosemary? Hey, you've not got that deep of a voice.
That's deep. That's deep for a woman.
I've been speaking to some of the other judges, and one of the things they said is that when they find themselves around young kids, it almost gives them an extra lease of life. Is that something that you found, Rosemary?
It is, yes, yes. I mean, the enthusiasm that the children have gives you enthusiasm to sort of work with them.
It's crunchy, but mincy at the same time. Right, the time for talk is over. The time for singing has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you the Colwick Hall Christmas Choir Talent Show 2017. Enjoy.
We are the thought what we could do is get the judges' opinions. What did you make of that performance?
Well, I thought they sounded absolutely wonderful. I loved the attention they paid to their conductor the whole time. The joy in their faces was lovely to see. They obviously loved singing. And the harmonies, I agree with my colleague, they were first class. And what I was most thrilled about, you could hear every single word, which is good.
Absolutely amazing performance from Bet and Joyce there. Lots of impressed faces in the audience and the judges, of course. If you're not feeling festive just yet, do not worry. Stay with us. 2 more performances from 2 more Nottinghamshire primary schools, and you'll find out the winners of the Colwick Hall Christmas Choir 2017 after a short break. See you in a sec. Welcome back to this Colwick Hall Christmas Choir special here on Notts TV. We're on the hunt for some of the best primary school vocalists in the county. You've already heard from Bet and Joyce. Next up, it's the wonderful kids at Forest Glade. Let's head on back over to Lark Hill.
We are God's messengers, sent to you in news of great joy. We are God's messengers, come to tell you of a baby boy, born in Bethlehem tonight, in a stable in a manger of hay. Born in Bethlehem tonight, and Jesus is his name. Jesus is his name. Born in Bethlehem tonight, in a stable in a manger of hay. Born in Bethlehem tonight, and Jesus is his name. Born in Bethlehem tonight, in a stable in a manger of hay. Born in Bethlehem tonight, and Jesus is his name. Jesus is his name.
Charles, what did you make of Forest Glade Primary School?
Well, I was looking at both of the songs, and I thought that the first one was clear, exact, and feeling of what the words meant, being God's messengers, which is very good.
Well done.
Snow is falling gently
what the judges think.
It's absolutely brilliant. The graphics and the timing and the a cappella at the end was absolutely wonderful. The Colwick Hall Choir of the Year winner for 2017 is Forest Glade.
Massive congratulations to Forest Glade Primary School, your Colwick Hall Christmas Choir of 2017. Their reward is a trip here to Colwick Hall for a final Christmas choir performance and afternoon tea for everybody involved. In fact, I think they're arriving as we speak. Come on in, guys.
What made these particular children stand out to you?
Well, the harmonies particularly, and the way they really looked at their the teacher there, and the way they came in, they really very, very good, I thought. They were just that little bit above the others. Yeah.
You know what I like the most is the way they enjoy it so much and how much control the teachers got. They're fantastic, they're so well behaved. We had 3 schools come to Lark Hill and we thought it was going to be loud, shall we say. I mean, it was loud, but in the right places. You know, they were fantastic while they were singing and they were really quiet when they came off. And so well behaved. I wouldn't think it possible for children so young to be so well behaved.
What have you enjoyed about it today?
Well, I've enjoyed singing.
Why do you like singing?
Because it makes me happy.
And what have you enjoyed?
The food!
have you enjoyed about today? I saw you having a little dance over there.
Well, I enjoyed today that I got to be on TV, and I just love to I just love to sing it. It's my favourite thing to do because when I'm older, I want to be a singer and I want to be in drama school.
Okay, so Christmas is nearly here. What do you like about Christmas?
I love Christmas that you get to spend time with family and you get to have a lot of presents.
Anything special for Christmas?
This Christmas special, I'm going to see my family I haven't seen for a long time.
Do they live a long way away?
They live somewhere, I can't remember where, but I know it's far away.
So are you going over Christmas Eve?
We're going over for Christmas.
Dinner with them and everything?
Yeah.
Well, what's your favourite part about Christmas in general?
It's just about having fun and seeing your family and getting together and everything.